Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Guys, this was possibly my best ever push this early in the season of Warships. We're going to go over everything you guys need to know from 4ER to 5ER and everything in between. Let's get into it. Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to go over, like we just said, what we did to get up to rank 23 and everything that we need to do kind of in between that. So if you haven't already, make sure you use that code CHICKEN in the shop. I'm doing a giveaway at the end of this month. We are in April. So at the end of this month, I'm going to do a giveaway for those of you that have been supporting the channel, just to give back to you guys. Appreciate you. If you want to see more on that, join the Discord server. Link to that is going to be in the video description. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You want to keep up to date on everything that is Season 45 in Warships. Check it out, guys. We are ranked 23. I don't know where we are at on the globals. We got up to, where did we get today? We got to like 2350-ish and some change maybe. So, yeah, 2352, which is pretty wild. Still running the same base. Haven't had a need to change it yet. I'm honestly just collecting at this point because I don't think we're going to make it to 24. Maybe we will, but not right now. So you'll see the biggest thing in this base, and what we noted in yesterday's video, is we got that third shock launcher. So that's really slowed down the seeker hits. There's still going to be some guys that are able to take the base down with seekers. It doesn't stop them completely, but it stops the guys that aren't as good with seekers, so that's definitely a plus. And it's also going to slow down the bombardier attacks. So let's go over the tech tree, and here's what we changed since the last video. So we upgraded our flares to tick 4. I wanted to do that because I found there were sometimes I was flaring the bombardiers and they just weren't quite getting there, and it was annoying to have to reflare. Just another thing to worry about. These attacks are very all over the place. It's like you're doing 3 or 4 like mini attacks all at once. So to have something that you have to worry about on top of that gets annoying. And we don't really need to spend our tokens on anything else. So we've got Kavan. We've got him up to tick 4, almost pretty well exclusively using Kavan at this point. The time when you want to switch from Kavan to Brick is when the bases are dirty enough that you risk fizzling when you're flaring, because it's going to be more beneficial. You're going to get a better time if you're able to flare earlier than if you're simply using battle orders and kind of free clearing. That's how, you know, my experience has been on these anyways. If you have max level Brick, that might be a different story. But that's what I've been doing. So we're skipping all this stuff. We're skipping the Doom Cannon. We're skipping the Boom Mines. We still never went back and got the DBD over here. We just haven't needed to yet, so we're just going to keep moving forward because the stuff we're getting going forward is even better. And the whole point of this tech path, to rush ahead, to rush forward, what are we looking at here? We want to get to all this stuff. This is the juice. This is the good stuff. 6ER has all of these stat nodes. We want to get all of those and then probably go straight to here and maybe even grab... yeah, we'll probably go straight... This isn't that good. So we're going to go basically straight to troop damage, then we're going to backfill, is at least my plan right now. It's hard to say, you know, what's going to happen over the course of the season, but today we got the gunboat energy maxed out. That was definitely a big plus. Between that and having the shock bombs as well. The shock bombs allow you to split up your hits a little bit better and do some seeker stuff too. And aside from that, we also got max level barrage. That just, again, saves a little bit more GB, allows you to spend it elsewhere. So the attacks are honestly pretty fun. So let's get into a couple here. And you can see I've got kind of a wild loadout. But it just depends on the base, right? I'm not really seeing 4ERs at all anymore. It's pretty well all 5-engine bases. So we'll go over just kind of how to hit those and some different things to do. The only thing is that the base doesn't really make a huge difference. I haven't found any, you know, that are super crazy. And a lot of my times, they're all like, you know, they're either 1 or 2 second wins or 1 or 2 second losses. It's not like, it's very grindy, I guess, is the point. It's, you know, it's almost 50-50 whether you're going to win or not. So this one is pretty standard. So this is a dirty 4. It looks like that just went 5. So he likely does not have the GBE. And likely does not have, he might not even have bombardiers. I'm not sure, but let's see what we can pull off here. So, what are we looking at? We're looking at where we can easily seek one of these, and I think the answer is going to be coming from the bottom because it looks like we can get some seekers in over here. I am probably going to have to take an extra boat just to be sure that we can actually get them. because he's got some shock mines. He's got some other stuff. So we're going to come in right here. We're going to go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to flare right onto that machine gun. Sometimes I'll flare up in the middle, but he's got the shock blast right there, so that seems like it could get dirty pretty quickly. I'm going to throw Kavan out nice and early to get some more riflemen up there. And what we can do here is we can actually use... we don't really want to use gunboat energy to do this, but we can use shocks. Shocks are okay to use here, because as long as we can get those seekers up there and they're not going to fizzle... I might throw a shock here. This is looking kind of dirty. And let's go one. Oh my god. That's the first time that we weren't even close to getting that engine, and that's the first time that's happened. And that's the most gunboat energy I've spent there too. So watch out for the flamethrowers. And Kavan's dead, so we're done. We're done. We're just gonna go home and try this again. That was a complete failure. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta show you guys a replay to show what I'm talking about, because that was bad. That was a bad one. I don't know what we did there, but it was not how stuff has been going. But you see these attacks, like, that was a few seconds. That one, I got smoked. That was 3 seconds. That was 1 second. The win was, 5 seconds. He fizzled. So we're just kind of all over the place today. So let's go over our last one here. 2:53 is a solid time. This is a 5 ER. So this is some of the stuff that we have to do. So same drop, 1 rifle. We got 4 bombers there. Flare the mortar at the beginning to keep the bombers in check. And then where do we go from here? So then we go Seekers down on the left. And I believe what I did was Seeker this one and then barrage the middle one. And then just let them kind of clear down low. And we didn't need to spend that much GBE, which was kind of nice. Those doodlers naturally spread up there on the top. So that's kind of how you want to do it. That's what I meant before when I said it's kind of like 4 mini attacks all at once. All right, let's get back in. Let's get back in and see if we can do this. Yeah. So it depends on the base. That was the first really dirty 5 that I've seen probably. That had the DBD and the flamethrowers and all that stuff. Okay. Okay, so these are a little bit different, eh? So he's got 3 up top. So I believe the plan is going to be to Seeker the bottom. Alright, let's try to do that. So we're going to go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go over here. I'm going to delay Kavan on this side a little bit. Okay, and we're going to go 1 Seeker there. 1, 2. Let's throw Kavan out now. And we're just I'm gonna shock like really early on this one. I think that's gonna be the difference. The last one, it kind of caught me off guard with how slow they were. Okay, so we're gonna go over here next. 1, 2, and 3. If we can get a couple chips with the Seekers, that'll be nice. And Kavan is gonna die there. 1 and 2. Is it 2 or 3? One more, eh? Okay. Let's shock the shock. So we're at 3 minutes. And we're at the point now where we can... Ooh, we gotta hit that shock launcher. And what do we want to do here? Cyber Tower will get some chip, but I think I'd rather spend on the artillery. Careful, bomber, don't hit that, of course. He hit the shock mine just enough to let them all hit it. So kind of a slow time, but we should be able to finish this at least. It's going to be close. I don't know what these guys are doing. Come on, shoot. Alright guys, so I don't know what that was, but that is going to wrap it up for the video today. Like I said, we just got to hide now at this point and just keep moving forward. So I hope that does help you out. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you the next one. Check it out. Bang, bang.